guys, and welcome to a brand new manager career on FIFA 15. I kind of went out of the Arsenal one. I thought I've done a few of them before. I did one last year on FIFA 15 and I also went out of that. So we go straight into this one. We're doing one with Newcastle. As you can see, I'm just putting my credentials right now, and I thought this would be quite good. Newcastle have a few young players that can be brought up, Rolando, what's his name, Rolando Aarons, and players like that. But they also have players you can let go of, so Colaccini, players like Cisse, that's the one. So as you can see right now, I'm going through formations, trying to think what's the best one I can go for, and setting out the team sheet. So I'm, putting in Cabela, and I stick Gouffron on the left, Sissoko on the right, Inite and Tiote in the middle, because they're both DMs, and I've got Cabela at camp. So I see it as possession, you'll see in a second. And you'll see later in a game that I try, I don't really like going possession, but you'll see that later on in this video. As you can see, I'm going through putting some players on the transfer list, and also going through and inquiring for some young strikers and some young talent to see what I can get with the money I've got. I think I've got about 25 million. So I also just go straight attack, look through all the players I can see in all the leagues I'm looking in, and see what I can find for maybe the prices that I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone about £5 to £10 million, and also putting some other players on my shortlist for maybe next season if I get that far. I go for I also inquire there, as you saw, for Franco De Santo. He's not exactly the youngest striker, but he's not the worst striker. He's I think 77 rated. He's 6'4", and I also inquire for quite a few centre backs to see what I can get. See if there's any good young talent I can bring into the club. So you're seeing this right now, and I inquire for Winston Reid because I know he's not exactly the youngest centre back again, but he's got talent and he'll work in the positions that I need him in, because we're trying to offload some older players. So I'm looking at left mids. I go to Arnautovic. Arnautovic is a player that I've liked in FIFA for a long time. In fact, I've liked him in real life for a long time. He's got a cracking shot on him. So I offer up, I believe, Gutierrez and 4 million. Or 3, yeah, 4 million and Gutierrez. Gutierrez, I think he's about 31, 32 years old, worth about $1 million, so that might put the deal up a little bit. So, as you can see, Aubameyang, I think they want about 25 million for him. Jordi Amat, maybe alright signing to try and make. But we're going straight in for Vlad Chiriches. I put in a £0 deal, and Fabrizio Colaccini. A decent replacement because he's only 24 years old, and I'm probably will get up to about 80 rated. Yes, Ben Yedder, and I put in a cheeky bid here to see what they said if I put in a 500 grand bid for Danny Ings. I think I picked him up last year on FIFA 14 for about that much on a career mode. But I went in for Franco De Santo. I put in £0 and Cisse, who I'm thinking of offloading, because he's not exactly the youngest. And they also put in a £2.5 million bid for Winston Reid. So, two players that I really want to bring into the club, and they don't want us to buy Marko Arnautovic. Stoke can't come back and say, we don't want your player, so I just offered the straight money. And Vlad Chiriches, the offer was accepted, so I put a 50 grand wage. No anything, not even a squad roll, just to see if they'd accept that. They want 3 million plus Cisse. So I put in, I met him halfway. I gave him 1.5 million and Cisse to see if they'd come back in that. And they wanted 6.5 million for Reid. But we signed Vlad Chiriches, and I'm looking at wingers. So I put in inquiries, and I go straight in for S-Wine. But I also put an inquiry, if you didn't see there, for Serge Gnabry. But I put in a 2 million deal plus Gutierrez for S-Wine, but they wanted 3.7 million for Serge Gnabry. So I put up, I don't even think I put up anyone. It was, yeah, I just put 1.7 million in, straight bid, and just to see what would happen. Winston Reid, though, they wanted 5 million, so I, went again, almost met them halfway, and put 4.5 million. But they accepted the 1.5 million deal plus Cisse, and I put the wage up slightly of De Santo and put him as a crucial first team player. And they also offered they didn't accept the offer for S-Wine, so I put in a 3.5 or 3.7 million deal for him. Then Winston Reid, the offer was accepted, and also the offer for Franco De Santo was accepted, and we bring him into the club. And I go straight showing you some stats here. He's got some great stats. All-round stats are brilliant for a striker as well. He's got decent pace for someone who's 6'4", and he'll be a good addition to the squad. So they wanted 4.9 million, so they came back and said they wanted 4.9 million for Serge Gnabry. So I offered 3.4, almost offering what they wanted. And then I went for a 2.5 million bid for Alexander Eswine, as they asked for 3.9, and I offered him Gutierrez as well. But as you can see here, we get a transfer from Mike Williamson. I counter offer 3.6 million, and I accept the offer for Winston Reid. So we almost kind of replace him straight away. And they came back with an offer for 2.4 million for Mike Williamson, and I accept it straight away. So we're going for 3.5 million plus Gutierrez for Eswine. So I thought that would be good because we just want to get Gutierrez off the wage bill, and we put in another offer. We put in a contract offer for Serge Gnabry. So we also do a counter offer, for Gutierrez, and I don't think he's going to go. But as you can see there, we sell Mike Williamson, and we go into contract talks with Alexander Eswine. And we just don't offer him anything, don't offer him a scoreboard, no bonus per goal, no added on contract, but that is it. I thought that'd be perfect. And we signed Serge Gnabry, so we get our right mid in, and I put Sissoko into the middle, and I move Vernon Anita out. And we also sign Alexander Eswine, as I take out Johan Gouffran and put in Eswine. Even though Gouffran's higher rated, he's just a bit younger, I'd say, for Eswine. So we're going for an offer for Lars Bender. So I put 10 million in, as they only want, well, his value is only 10.5 million. So I put 10 million in, and million? Why did I say that? But I put 10 million in, and Tiote, as I knew I wouldn't use Tiote anymore because I've got Sissoko in that mid role, and I don't really like Tiote in those positions. So I also counter offer Spurs for Ryan Taylor. Looks like they're trying to get all our older players that we put on the transfer list. But as we go into this game against Montpellier, it's Remy Cabello almost coming back against his old team, and as you can see, they break away really early here. They take a shot, but I don't know their striker's name. Bakar makes a bad tackle, and I believe Sissoko, and because it's quite early on, he didn't get a card. But as you can see, we make some positive play. We play through Perez, but he's just offside. I was just about to pass it through to Franco De Santo to get his non-official debut goal. But it would have been nice to see if he could get a strike in. So we play it out wide to Alexander Eswine. The header almost gets there to Perez, but he just can't get his head to it. I was trying to get it to Franco De Santo, but we break inside with Cabello. We take the shot. It's deflected, and the keeper gets to it well. As you see, Sanson taking the ball, passing it off to Marvaux, not the ex-Newcastle Marvaux. Sanson plays it over to their striker, and he puts it away. Well, I mean, that was poor defending from me. I'm trying to get used to this team in this first game, but we can't do much. As we bring on Rolando Aarons for Eswine at halftime to see if he can make any impact. But as you can see right here, we move it to long ball because I thought maybe that would help push players forward. But as you can see, it's now 77th minute and we haven't made much to go forward with. So, you know, it kind of didn't work, and most of our attacks got taken apart, and we couldn't break down Montpellier. But that's the end of the game, and we're coming towards the end of the episode as we put in a straight, I believe, 12 million bid for Lars Bender. And this will end off the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, favorite if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.